Let's welcome Ahmed Saadi. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 6 rounds heavyweight non-title fight without any figures given. Ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner, let's give a big round of applause for Donald Kampamba. In the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, 6 rounds, 3 minutes. Give a big round of applause to Ahmed Saadi. Boxers.
Remove the shirts. Remove the shirts. I expect a clean fight. When I say break, you words, protect yourself at all times, and you obey my instructions. Shake hands and good luck.
Physical appearance amounts to an improved performance in the ring.
I was talking to Ahmed's coach. I was talking to Mike Zulu, and he told me that Ahmed is ready for this fight. He has improved from his last fight, and you're going to see something different. He says, watch out for the way Ahmed is coming into this fight. Ahmed is coming into this fight strong.
They say the proof is in the pudding, and let's taste that pudding now.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's round 1 of potentially 6 rounds, with each round lasting 3 minutes. And it's a heavyweight non-title fight here at the government complex. It's Ahmed Saadi in the red and white trunks up against Donald Kampamba in the green and white trunks.
Yes, Donald trying to come in strong there. Ahmed just plugging away with the jab. Going in there. Both fighters sizing each other up. Ahmed putting his guard up. And Donald trying to get it. What do you think of the fighting styles, Isaac?
Not the usual ones, because I think they're trying to conserve a lot of energy. You're not finding the hands where you'd normally expect to find the hands, as Donald goes onto the offensive there, trying to seize the initiative With Ahmed Saadi on the back foot.
Yes, Donald there being the aggressor.
That certainly has got our crowd roused up, if you like.
Oh, yes, it has.
As we approach the final minute in the first round.
Good aggression there from Donald.
Absolutely, I guess he's not a champion for nothing.
Not at all.
Showing his mantle in this particular fight in the first round.
You can see the concentration on Donald's face.
Absolutely.
He's focused. He wants to see the target. Wow. He missed that one. Going in for the big one.
Well, this one is one of the slower paced fights, let's put it that way.
Yes, it is. Those big men are over 100 kg each.
Exactly. The official weigh-in for yesterday, I think, has Ahmed Saadi at about 102 kilograms and 101 for Donald. So yeah, these are heavy men in
Yes,
the ring.
these are the big men. Well, I'll give that round to Donald. I think Donald edged that one.
I think I would have to agree with you. I think he edged that round. And it means that all the pressure is on Ahmed Saadi in terms of the second round to probably come and even out things. But yeah, he has a hugely experienced and qualified, coach in Mike Weaver Zulu in his corner. So I'm sure the right advice is being given to him ahead of the second round.
As you can see from those highlights, Donald is coming in because Donald is slightly shorter reach. So he's coming in and getting close to Ahmed. That's the only way he can get to Ahmed. He's got to get in close.
Yeah.
Not allowing him to jab, not allowing him to flow, getting in close, and Ahmed just pulling away.
So those are the highlights from what was a very pedestrian kind of pace first round. But here we go, round two now of this heavyweight bout between Ahmed Saadi in the red and white trunks and national heavyweight champion in Donald Kampamba in the green and white trunks. Trying to use that jab to good effect is Donald, but finding they're going a little bit different with a little bit of showboating by Donald.
A bit of showboating from Donald.
Yeah.
He wants to show Ahmed who is the boss. Ahmed not taking it. Giving him one of his own.
I wonder what Francis Galagata Zulu would be thinking about this heavyweight fight, being one of one of Zambia's best in that weight division.
Well, of course, I know Francis Zulu was one of our national champions, but don't forget we've had champions like Joseph Chingango,
Yep.
who went all the way and fought many fights internationally at heavyweight. I remember watching that classic fight when Chingango took away the championship from Francis Zulu, and that was
What an epic
at
fight.
the Mulungushi Conference Center. Ahmed coming in strong there, giving Donald some of his own medicine. Wow.
No, it's definitely eventful in the second half.
Some heavy punches going in there from the big man.
Well, we definitely had him in the corner where I think he would want to have, Donald Kampamba in. Well, Donald Kampamba gasping for air.
Gasping for air. I think he lost his gum shield there.
I know that we've been receiving some texts from our good friend Venon Mwanga Jr. Giving his thoughts about not just this fight, but indeed, you know, the rest of the other fights that we've seen so far. And yeah, some interesting insights from him, you know, our good friend.
Ahmed going in strong again.
Of course, as we acknowledge the various sponsors who have made this, you know, boxing tournament a success and a reality, from a pipeline dream to reality. We're talking about Ministry of Youth, Sports and Arts, Big Tree Beverages, Castle Bet, Zamtel, Oriental Quarries, Three Trees Restaurant, Top Star, ZNBC, Value Tech, and Zis General Insurance. And as I was giving you a rundown of, you know, the various sponsors that have made this boxing bout a success, the bell ringing rather, signaling the end of round two, as we take in some of the more interesting highlights in as far as round two, with Ahmed Saadi on the front foot, getting, you know, Donald Kampamba into the right place that he would want him to be, right there on the ropes. Of course, some of those punches missing, but yeah, ultimately one or two landing at the end of the day. Wow.
Those were big, solid punches from Ahmed. And I think that round, I give it to Ahmed.
So it's safe to say round one, Donald. Round two, Ahmed.
That's right.
It's one apiece.
It's one apiece so far. The big men are not disappointing.
So it's a pleasure to be in commentary position alongside Ben Saidi. Of course, I am Isaac Shupatanga. And of course, we are at the government complex, the modern-day cathedral of Zambian boxing. I think it's safe to say we've had Mulungushi in the recent past, and all those epic bouts that we've witnessed of Loti Gunduzani Mwale at the Independence Stadium. Also in the past, a historical...
Yes, a little bit of showboating there from Donald. He seems to have recovered from that last round, but there he is. But Ahmed seems to have found his range. He's plucking him away with those jabs.
Absolutely. I mean, it's been hugely entertaining, especially the second round that we've seen.
Oh, Donald catching Ahmed there.
Well, the crowd favorite almost got himself into a spot of bother there.
Yes,
but
indeed.
getting himself out of that little conundrum, if you like.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Some good defensive work by Ahmed Saadi, and the two boxers hug one another, probably trying to conserve a little bit of energy.
Donald working the body there. Doing a little bit of showboating.
Absolutely.
The more experienced boxer there, Donald.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be in the middle there. Those are heavy punches. Those are big men in there.
Well, you can see that.
Oh, Donald throwing a punch after the bell.
Let's just quickly look at some of those highlights from this particular round and see if we can make some assessment of what transpired. Donald yesterday going to the body, trying to open up Ahmed. I think that landed from Ahmed's side.
Yes, Donald working the body there. Donald looks in good trim. He's up and ready and eager to go.
Let's see what round 4 brings to the fore. It's
Round
already
4.
Donald on the front foot, backing his opponent Saadi into the corner. But
Yes,
Saadi
Donald.
standing tall. That one definitely landed from Donald.
That was a good solid punch from Donald.
He's come out of the blocks firing, so to speak, in this 4th round is Donald.
Yes, he's come back really strong. We're not seeing any combination punches from Ahmed.
Some wayward punches that we are seeing in this heavyweight contest.
Trying to go in with the uppercuts there.
We're down to just under a minute and a half in this 4th round. The referee, Rafael Charles, we're seeing the funny side of things. I'm not so sure the two boxers can see it. I think it's safe to say that both boxers are really, really tired, and you can see it in the punches that they are throwing in this 4th round. We are almost down to the last 30 seconds. Remember that the distance is 6 rounds.
Yeah, distance is 6 rounds. I can see some pretty tired legs out there.
Absolutely, almost non-existent the footwork from either boxer here. And just throwing punches from literally standing positions.
Donald seems to be jumping at Ahmed.
Well, it's safe to say that I think both boxers needed that bell to ring at that precise moment.
Interesting fight, this one.
Interesting fight. The big boys, when you talk about the divisions in boxing, the heavyweight division.
Yes, indeed.
Just a quick reminder, if you're placing your bets, you've got a very, very few minutes, probably 10 minutes to go before the start of the main bout, and you won't be allowed to place bets during the course of the bout. You have to place them before, so simply go to Castle Bet's website, which is www.castle.bets, and place your bets. The official odds at the moment are 1.35 for a David Sniper Mwale win and 2.95 for a Michael Decardi Nelson victory, with a draw at 21 odds. So the bookmakers seemingly thinking that it's going to be a home victory for David Mwale, the ABU, African Boxing Union champion, who wants to make the step up and become the world champion in terms of the World Boxing Union, which is World Boxing Council rather, which is WBC.
Yes, indeed. We've got the big one coming up after this. The World Boxing Council International Bantamweight title fight between David Sniper Mwale of Zambia and Michael Decardi Nelson of Ghana. And tonight on commentary, Isaac Chipwatanga, the lead commentator, and my name is Ben Saili, doing a bit of analysis.
Speaking about the main event, main fights for the evening, then you can't just hope and think about, you know, the similarities. The fact that it's the first time we're seeing a Zambian male boxer fight for the WBC in this country since Loti Mwale all those years, 35 years ago in 1990. I'm sure you're old enough to watch that one and remember it. But also the fact that the great Loti Gunduzani Mwale actually fought another Ghanaian, and shades of the same kind of, you know, thing coming back in the next bout that we're going to see, because it's a Ghanaian opponent for, you know, David the Sniper Mwale. And if you actually look at it, both of them have got surnames Mwale. I mean,
Indeed.
so many similarities, huh?
Yes, a lot of similarities. A Mwale fighting a Ghanaian, and another Mwale fighting a Ghanaian tonight. Yes, Isaac, I had the opportunity to watch that fight, so yeah, there we go. Winding up the punching gets punched instead. That's why I don't like showboating.
I can't help but notice that the left eye of Donald's is swelling up,
Yes, that's the effect of those jabs.
potentially closing up. It might.
Ahmed keeps catching him with that jab of his. Donald can't seem to get away from him.
So that's round 5. Done and dusted.
And you can see, Donald came in with a lot of energy, but he's tiring now. You can see the walk back to the corner is not as swift as it was before, but he's still opting to stand.
Not as confident as it was in the earlier rounds. I think it's something that we can also point out. Of course, keeping our boxers hydrated is one of Big Tree's premier products in the name of Vatra, the official
That's the official water.
water for this boxing tournament. mean, both boxers are not just consuming it, but also pouring it on their bodies to ensure that they remain fresh for this 6th and final round in this heavyweight non-title fight.
Yep, let's see what this round has got to offer.
The last 3
Donald's
minutes.
taking a little bit longer to come out of his corner.
So Donald coming out with a jab and then working the body. Coming up with a combination, but good defensive block from Ahmed. I think that was all around good boxing in that type of combinations, but you know, those hands are high up, nice and high up,
Yes,
protecting
indeed.
his face.
That's a very good guard. Ahmed is showing good guard, keeping his gloves up, protecting himself. You know, in boxing, you've got to protect yourself at all times.
Absolutely. The crowd seemingly finding its voice as we hit the 2-minute mark. Ahmed Saad on the offensive.
Yes, Ahmed coming back strong there. Taking up the role of aggressor.
Yes, taking up the role of the aggressor as we hit the 1 minute 30 seconds mark. Oh, I think that's connected. And now
Yes, he caught
Donald is in
Donald well.
trouble on the ropes.
Yes, he caught him well. He caught him well there.
Seems to have weathered that storm.
Yes, weathered the storm.
But this is much, much more aggressive by Ahmed in this 6th and final round.
Yes, I can see that Donald is feeling the effect of those punches. He keeps going low because he knows that's the only way he can protect himself.
We're down to the last 50 seconds in this heavyweight non-title fight here at the government complex. It is Ahmed Saad in the red and white up against Donald Kampamba in the green and white. And we're down to the last, well, 35 seconds in this bout. If anybody is going to make a run for their money, it's now or never.
Yes, I don't see this one finishing on a knockout. This is going all the way to the end. Who has chalked up more points? Oh, Ahmed coming out strong there.
And that's the end of this bout. It will go the distance and it will go to the judges' scorecard. And in a moment or two, they will reveal their verdicts. But your overall submission in terms of what you've seen over the course of this 6 rounds, Ben?
Well, this has been a very close fight. In my opinion, it's going to be a split decision, but let's wait and hear what the judges are going to call it. Ahmed came out a bit stronger in the end. Donald started out stronger, but, well, torn between the two. But Ahmed probably edged it towards the end.
Complex, supported by Oriental Quarries, Southern, Kung Fu, Energy, Victory, Castlebait, Two-Star, and of course, Assist General Insurance, and brought to our pictures. And now we wait for the verdict as we get ready for the main title fight, the World Boxing Council WBC Championship title fight. here at the government complex in the capital city of Lusaka. Special recognition one more time for the PS, or the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Arts under the Sports Directorate, the Assistant Director also from the same ministry, the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Arts under Sports, National Sports Council of Zambia CEO, Director, Hero Stadium, and of course the other government officials who have come to support this international title fight. Results coming in, and remember, you do have castle bet. You can still bet on these other fights, and here come the results.
So here we go. Here are the official results.
Yeah, let's wait for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boxers. One more time, let's give it up for both boxers, ladies and gentlemen. Judge 1, 57-57. Judge 2, 55-59. Judge 3, 55-59. On split points, ladies and gentlemen, the winner in this particular bout goes to Kampamba.
There we go. Split decision. That was my call, and that was the judge's score.
So just to reiterate, it went the distance of 6 rounds, and it went to the judges' scorecard. Judge number 1 scoring 57-57, even Stevens. Judge number 2, 55-59, and judge number 3, 55-59. On split points decision, Donald Kampamba emerges victorious in this heavyweight bout, and that paves way for the main event of the evening. Ben, we've been building up for this particular fight, not just this particular week, but for months. It's been postponed twice, but third time it has proven to be lucky, and the hour is almost upon us.
Yes, indeed. The big one is coming up next. This is the fight that people have been waiting for. As you quite rightly put it, months and months of waiting. It's finally happening. It's happening tonight. And we are going to see it. There we go. The national champion there winning that bout.
Judge number 3, Ismail Williams, and the timekeeper will be Paul Kunda, ladies and gentlemen.